Hello, you beautiful soul. I have something very dear on my heart that I really, really, really believe in, and that I also have found very supportive. A belief that is supportive of creating the life that I have, and that is my dream life. And that is the power of surrender. So here's what it is about. Imagine that we are all having a destiny, or maybe not a fully set destiny, but we all are here with a purpose, a wisdom that can change the world. We're all here to change the world. We're all here to put a mark on the world, to be in connection with each other, to inspire each other and have something to do with each other, to be in relation and connection with each other. So on that journey, we all have to fit together. Like, we have our free choice of, do we say yes or no to a opportunity? And that happens all day long, like millions of micro decisions that we make all the time. And depending if we feel right or don't feel right, we say yes and no to all these things that are put in front of us that we need to make a decision about. So I believe that we are all working together in one huge matrix. Like, we are in the matrix of the world, like we are the small tiny bricks that is making it all one unit. And let's say that you and I are supposed to meet. You and I are having a great opportunity. Our desires and our dreams and our wisdom will be good or will benefit others and be bigger if we meet. But if we take the decisions to meet, or the decisions that is guiding us to meet, is up to us. So maybe it's going to take a long time. Maybe we're both given some steps, some opportunities along the way that maybe I say yes for it, but you say no. But then the next step, I say no and you say yes. And then somehow it's like God, the universe, the divine, whatever you want to call it, is trying to just help us all the time. Is always on our side. Life is good. Life is for us. So, okay, we missed an opportunity. We didn't feel ready, or something came up, or our fear popped up, and we didn't feel capable, or we were not confident enough to say yes. Okay, we'll be given another chance to meet again. Maybe we already met, but we didn't see each other, and we didn't have the conversation that was the first invitation that we got. Okay, we'll get another one, until it makes sense, or until something greater is aligned for us. So let's say that we never get to meet, but then there's another person that can give the same or can give something different. But the belief that it's always for our highest good, that it's always the best that we can get. We always get the opportunities for the ultimate. That is what makes life so much easier. That is what makes life so much easier to navigate in, because if we believe, which we choose ourselves what we want to believe, if we choose to believe that life is for us and it's good, and we keep getting opportunities for our better self, we can also surrender. We can also use this power of surrendering into there's a meaning with it, and I don't have to understand why right now. And I don't have one chance in life. If there is something off, if I don't feel ready, okay, then don't. It's okay. You have another chance. You don't have to push yourself. You don't have to push yourself out of your boundaries, and it doesn't have to feel uncomfortable in an extent where you feel where your system is shutting down, or where you feel like overly stressed for a long period of time. Make the decisions that are just outside of your comfort zone, and then just use the power of surrendering. Just surrender into you being held, and that God, the universe, the divine is having your back. I had a few incidents in my life where I felt ready to move on, but the people around me didn't feel ready yet, and there were some things. And it's like, we even sat and had a conversation like, I will wait for you if you want to, or I will just move on and we'll meet again if we're supposed to. And in that way, we are not forcing things on. We are not forcing any things or events to happen because we think we need to figure it out, because we think we have figured it out already, because we want to stay in control of our timeline, and we want to stay in control of what's going on with us and where we're going to go and what the result is. But the belief and the power of surrendering is the complete opposite of force. It is that I'm giving a desire, a dream, but it's not necessarily the end result that I'm actually ever going to achieve. But this dream or this desire has some action in it. It has some action steps that I need to start following. And once I follow these steps, it will all make sense. It will all make sense to my highest life purpose. And that is most of the time not what we think it is. And it's most of the times way, way, way bigger than the little desire or the dream that we are having in front of us to motivate us. So usually it will be like, I really want to have that job, or I really want to have this partner, or I really want to have that amount of money. But it doesn't really matter. Your life purpose itself is way bigger. It's involving a movement. It's involving a huge change in this world. And that is the best thing to remind yourself when you are given invitations that feels a bit rocky and you don't understand what's going on, or in the event that you never reach your goal or your desires because they keep changing and along the way. So it's not about actually achieving it. It's just some motivation that we need to be brave to take the action steps in between. So that's the journey, to enjoy the journey, to be present in the journey. And that is where life is happening. So when we use the power of surrender, we are able to be present in life. Does it make sense? Do you understand what I'm talking about? Is it too complex, or am I explaining it too complex to understand? Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Go find me on my Instagram. Let's get in contact. I love to hear your experience and your way of navigating the power of surrendering. I think this is where religion and believing in something greater than ourselves comes into the picture, because it's like someone is out there, like I'm not alone. There's a bigger picture than what I can even hold in my head and my mind. So let me know what you think, how this is working for you, and if you have any questions.